This is the Schmo with the pro, with the man, the myth, the legend, the OG of the fight game, Jason Mayhem Miller in the flesh on a human chessboard. How we doing?
That ain't humans. I'm doing great. I feel like we're all getting over our corona craziness, and now we got into our racial craziness, and I feel like we're going to all settle down eventually.
When are we going to settle down, Mayhem? Because it's just a bunch of mayhem going on right here, and we're just a bunch of pawns in this game of life.
I mean, yeah, some of us are definitely pawns. But, some of us are rooks. We zigzag. Hell, I know a few queens out there.
Yeah, the Schmo's lucky he's dating one of them. She goes by the name of Helen Esports. Now talk to me for a second, Mayhem. We got the UFC, the only professional sports that's continuously putting on events. What's been the best fight you've seen so far during this pandemic time?
I mean, really, there's one, right? There was one. There was Gagey Ferguson. Like, that was like the one, right? Who's going to be the next one? That's the question I have for America. Who's going to be the next big thing?
You're not on the Sugar Sean O'Malley hype train?
Obviously, this guy is going to be successful. He's very talented. But yeah, of course. But, there's the next guy who's trying to be bigger than O'Malley,
Always gonna be a guy like that. Do you like this no crowd MMA fights? If you were fighting in today's age, would you enjoy having no crowd at the UFC Apex?
I feel like they should just stick a bunch of iPhone 14s in the crowd, right? And give everybody like a swivel robot head and a zoom right in. I mean, that's the type of innovation I'm working for at mayhemmartialarts.com. But, I understand the UFC has done their thing the same way for the longest time, and to adapt and move that machinery is tremendously difficult. It takes the manpower, woman power of just thousands, and them power of all kinds of people applying themselves to do things. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes, including every fighter's camp, every fighter's staff, cook. Some of them are really dedicated with their diet, so they have an in-house chef. So you have to bring all this with you. And then how do you do that when we all have to stay 6 feet away? I mean, I don't know. I think maybe Francis Ngannou can freaking keep everyone 6 feet away, but the rest of the roster, doesn't have that kind of reach.
Francis is a scary dude, but doesn't Johnny Bones Jones have the longest reach in MMA?
You know what? Look, you're the stats guy, Schmo. I'm just Mayhem. I give like color commentary where I like figure out which way the art is flowing and martial arts is flowing all within us. But, you got the stats.
Yeah, you are the artsy guy. You got pink/purple, fingernail polish?
Yeah, just kind of one on top of the other, just stacking them like paper.
Be honest with the Schmo. What was your first reaction when you found out that Fight Island was actually on Yas Island over there in Abu Dhabi?
Well, I mean, this is the first I'm hearing about it, but it doesn't surprise me a bit.
You living under a rock?
Yeah, correct. mayhemmartialarts.com.
How often are you practicing your martial arts these days, Mayhem?
Well, as a martial artist, I don't believe you really stop practicing. Even right now, I'm judging the distance, and I realized that I could pick a booger out of your nose in 3.2 milliseconds if I wanted to.
Well, we are less than 6 feet away. Instead of picking boogers, we got a Schmo shirt for you. We realize we haven't given you one.
Whoa! Schmo, my God.
It's an extra large. It'll fit him. I mean, I'm disappointed you're not wearing your Schmo glasses for this one.
Yeah, I left them at Brendan Schaub's bedroom.
Well, hey. No. Okay. Well, we got to say something right here because you are like a Nostradamus. Back in December, the Schmo asked you what was going on, and you responded that we're living in this trans-universe, multi-universe, and we're all infected by this virus? How did you know?
Why? I believe I referred to it as the multiverse.
You fought in multiple weight classes. January 18th, McGregor against Cowboy. Dana White's already said if McGregor can get by Cowboy, he could get a rematch with Khabib, but it would be at lightweight going down to 155. What sense does that make, him fighting at 170 and then going back for a title shot at 155?
Look, we live in an alternate timeline, Schmo, okay? This part of the multiverse is infected with some kind of virus, and we're all stuck, all right? That's the reality, is that we're all stuck here, and you can't impeach me, so it's too late. I yield my time to the Schmo. And, you know, if you are in tune with the multiverse, then you can make predictions with some accuracy.
Who's your sources?
Matt Horwich.
Final message for the Mayhem fans out there worldwide.
I love you.
Took a long time. As the band The Killers would say, smile like you mean it. He's the pro, I'm the schmo. Let's play some chess for real. You're going down, Rook. We're out.
The Schmo, the pro.